There is a specific tipping point in burnout where your brain simply changes. Small, standard daily inconveniences, things that usually wouldn't bother you at all, suddenly feel impossible to handle. Your brain gets stuck, constantly scanning for threats, locking you into a permanent state of fight or flight. When this happens, the natural instinct is to look for a quick fix. You want the perfect book, a new supplement, or an intensive morning routine to solve the problem. But relying on high-effort habits fails because your cognitive capacity is already severely depleted. You don't have the motivation required to overhaul your routine. Instead of demanding more energy from an exhausted brain, you need a mental load reduction system. This is a series of 5 automated, highly specific protocols that require 0 daily willpower to maintain. To build this system, you only need 3 basic items. You need the default Notes app on your smartphone, a physical piece of paper, and an analog alarm clock. Surviving mental burnout requires building external safety nets to catch your stress, rather than trying to generate internal willpower you don't actually have. The first protocol is the mess catcher. This serves as the immediate first line of defense for an overstimulated, chaotic brain. To set this up, open your phone's native Notes app and create a single recurring list. Then pin it permanently to the top of your screen so you never have to search for it. You must not organize, categorize, or color code anything on this list. It does not have to look nice. The function of this list is to act as an external hard drive. Throughout the day, whenever an obligation pops into your head, a text to send, an appointment to book, you dump it here. By capturing random obligations immediately, your brain no longer has to spend valuable energy holding on to them. When you are managing a high mental load, remember this. True efficiency comes from immediate offloading, not immediate organization. Step 2 is creating a low-capacity menu. This is a physical fallback plan for the days when your mental energy is too compromised to make healthy choices on your own. This diagram shows exactly how to set up the menu. Divide a physical page into 3 vertical columns: starters, mains, and desserts. Starters are 0-friction actions under 5 minutes, like drinking water or stepping outside. Mains are higher-effort restorative tasks, like a mindfulness walk. Desserts are pure comfort treats consumed without guilt. When you are already stressed and overwhelmed, forcing yourself to make a decision inevitably defaults to negative habits. You end up doom-scrolling on your phone or staring blankly at a screen. Having a pre-written menu completely removes the cognitive tax of deciding how to self-soothe during a crisis. You just pick an option and execute. The third protocol addresses daily decision fatigue, which is a major, unnecessary leak in your mental capacity. You can patch this leak by adopting a wardrobe uniform. Find a single, reliable outfit combination, like a specific t-shirt and pair of jeans that always fit well, and acquire multiples. This completely eliminates the stress of choosing what to wear in the morning. This calendar grid outlines a nutritional automation framework to handle meals. The goal is locking in recurring default meals to specific days. For example, Monday and Friday are strictly for ordering takeout, while Tuesday through Thursday rely entirely on a loop of eating leftovers. Eating and wearing the exact same things might feel monotonous at first, but when you are exhausted, you need to reframe this repetition as a strategic defense mechanism. Automating your low-stakes choices is the only reliable way to reserve your vital cognitive bandwidth for high-stakes problems. Next, we have to protect your brain's 2 most vulnerable daily states: the minutes immediately before you go to sleep and the minutes immediately after you wake up. Your smartphone is an information bombardier. Bringing it into these windows actively sabotages your nervous system's critical ability to reset and recover. The protocol here is purely physical. You need to relocate your phone charger out of the bedroom entirely. Your phone simply does not enter the room. To make this work without anxiety, substitute the phone with a physical sunrise alarm clock. It doesn't need to be expensive, it just needs to be free of screens. Protecting your sleep sanctuary from digital interfaces is a biological necessity for lowering a heightened mental load. The final protocol is the welcome back method, which is a mindful reset applied to an existing mundane chore, like vacuuming, doing the laundry, or washing dishes. There are strict parameters for execution here. The chore must be done in absolute silence. You strip away all podcasts, audiobooks, music, and video input. As you do this, your mind will inevitably wander back to its stressful loops. That is normal, but it can trigger immediate frustration if you expect total peace. When you notice that distraction, use a tactical countermeasure. Gently say the phrase, "Welcome back," to yourself. This simple whisper redirects your focus back to the present moment entirely without judgment. Nervous system regulation is the skill of recognizing when the mind has drifted and mastering the gentle art of returning to your baseline. You now have a 5-pillar architecture in place. You have the digital drop zone, the physical menu, your automated mornings, the bedroom sanctuary, and the mindful reset. Your instructions are to let this system run passively for the next 7 days. Don't force anything. Just allow the architecture to catch you the next time overwhelm hits. Building a smarter environment protects your existing energy and creates a permanent reduction in your daily mental load.